One of my favorite comeback stories is Kara Burns. You can't imagine what it took for her to hit rock bottom, but her transformation story is truly inspirational. Take a look.
I just made bad choices and I was very rebellious, and that's where the path started to go badly for me.
How did you end up in prison?
I was indicted for conspiracy to distribute methamphetamine, and I was sitting in a county jail in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I just remember being on my knees, and it was me and it was God. Those, in hindsight, are the most precious moments, but oh, Erica, they are the hardest. Is my life over with? What is my daughter gonna think about me one day? Is this it?
You talked about wanting more for yourself, knowing that you were going to walk by faith and not by sight to what your next chapter was going to be. Take me through how you get there mentally, physically, emotionally.
I received a referral to Dress for Success Denver, and that was the first step. So it was reaching out to someone and saying, hey, I'm a mess, I'm broken, I have no confidence, I don't think I'm even employable. And they in turn believed in me at a time when I didn't believe in myself. And they gave me interview clothing and interview prep and made me excited about the job I could get. I was asked to speak at a breakfast for Dress for Success about a year later. And at that breakfast, my whole entire life opened up. My employer, who I currently work for, which is Work Options for Women, they're a culinary nonprofit job training program in the city. She saw me speak and ended up interviewing me and offered me a job. And there was a dentist in that audience that day that said, oh, I want to help you, and she fixed my teeth. I could have never have imagined that I would live the life that I live today. A lot of that's due to Dress for Success. They've given me confidence. They've changed my reality. They took someone who was just a felon and someone who thought that they didn't have a future, and here I am 4 years later, and I'm confident. I'm living a dream.
For more information, you can go to denver.dressforsuccess.org and check out our social media pages, because we will be posting an additional interview we did with Dress for Success, along with some photos of the dresses we have worn here at the DBL Nation, or DBL, and are donating.
Wow. Eric,
yeah.
that was such a good interview.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, and it's because of Kara. And I asked her at one point, I'm like, your teeth are fixed, you have this job, like you've started your life anew. Why are you outing yourself?
Right.
Because she doesn't have to tell people that, you know, she was a felon, she was addicted to meth, she was charged with possession and intent to distribute. And she said it's because of the power in her story. She needs to let other people know that this is possible for them too. And that's really what the comeback is all about.
I was going to say, you talk about the first thing is coming clean, just bearing it all,
Yes.
and she did that with the help of you, Erica, to get that story out. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, and it's like letting others read by a light that you create in yourself. You pass that light on, that's when your story is concluded.
Right.
That's amazing.
And one quick beat, she talked about how she was thinking that she might actually relapse and she needed some extra support. And so they got her into this program for mental health. And she said that it was paid for by this woman. She's really generous. And she looked at the director and she's like, what's the woman's name? And she was Bethany Frankel. She's like, Bethany Frankel? And I go, wait, like Real Housewives of New York? And she's like,
yeah, she didn't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So she actually went to New York and did the luncheon and spoke. Kara, we are just so proud of you.
Bravo.
You're an amazing, amazing inspiration.
Right.
Thank
We're
you
proud
for
of you
sharing
too.
your
Yeah,
story.
Absolutely. Yeah.